BBC bosses have reportedly been forced to pull a string of classic episodes of Top of the Pops from their weekly reruns, as they feature stars embroiled in sex scandals. For months, fans have tuned into BBC4 for vintage episodes of the beloved music show, but the schedule was thrown into chaos when the repeats reached 1997. It was a year dominated by the success of R&B stars Diddy and R. Kelly, who have both had dramatic falls from grace in recent years. 4 episodes, which aired in March and April 1997, were pulled by BBC bosses after they featured Kelly's performance of I Believe I Can Fly. The musician is currently serving a 31-year prison sentence for sex trafficking and racketeering charges, and was later convicted for further charges of child pornography and obstruction of justice. According to The Sun, BBC bosses will also skip a run of episodes from the summer of that same year, when Sean Diddy Combs topped the charts for 6 weeks with I'll Be Missing You. Diddy is currently behind bars awaiting trial at the notorious Metropolitan Detention Center following his arrest last year on sex trafficking, racketeering, and prostitution charges. He denies all the allegations and has been denied bail multiple times. A source told the publication, "At this rate, the only no one from 1997 that will get shown is Teletubbies." The episodes are just the latest to be pulled from screens, with others featuring disgraced names such as Rolf Harris, Jimmy Savile, and Gary Glitter, also removed from the show's reruns in recent years. Top of the Pops was a weekly fixture on TV screens for 42 years, with millions tuning in to see performances from global stars, as well as finding out who had topped the music charts. Following a decline in ratings, the show was axed in 2006 in favor of annual Christmas special. However, in 2022, this was also dropped by bosses, with sources saying at the time it was a cost-cutting measure. Mail Online has contacted a representative for the BBC for comment. Diddy has pleaded not guilty to sex trafficking charges after his September arrest. He has remained incarcerated at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, awaiting a May 5th trial after he was refused bail on multiple occasions. Prosecutors in Combs' federal case say the music mogul used blackmail and violence in his efforts to silence victims. Among the claims made against the entertainer is that he persuaded women to participate against their will in group sexual exhibitions, referred to as freak-offs. The Can't Nobody Hold Me Down performer remains in federal custody nearly 5 months after his September 16th arrest in Manhattan in connection with sex trafficking and racketeering charges. Combs, who is also charged with transportation to engage in prostitution, has made a trio of attempts in vain to be granted bail. Amid concerns from the court, he would attempt to flee or tamper with his case.